Okay, recording. Great. So the Monday training is designed to basically get you getting started, guys. So again, everyone, pardon me for being a couple minutes late here. I do apologize. But bottom line is that we're rocking it here. So thank you for attending. The uh, the Monday training though is designed to go over the getting started guide with you. Okay, so the getting started guide you'll receive as soon as you become a new member. It's about 10 different documents within the zip file. And those documents, I'm not going to go over here everyone today, but that's in the Monday training. Okay, so I got that recorded on YouTube. So we can attend next Monday to it live. We'll do it again, or we can, I can get you any of the new members a recorded copy on the YouTube channel as well. I just recorded that on Monday. Yesterday's training, which we covered, was the products. Okay, so the products, which I can cover here momentarily, again, just kind of a bird's eye view, but we covered them yesterday, and that's the digital products, the wholesale products that you become an affiliate from, and kind of just getting to know those products in your back office. One of the things that I'm doing for all the new members is I want to make sure that you spend time getting to know your products in the back office. The reason being is because these products are going to give you more confidence in understanding your business, right? So what's really important here is that you know the value of all the products that you purchased, because once you see that, you're going to be even more confident to call someone else. And really, we're actually doing the three-way approach here, which we're going to talk about. But you're going to be more confident to then call someone else and say, "Hey, man, you gotta really gotta look at this, because I just got $6,000 worth of products, which I could sell and make money on if I wanted to. And not only that, now I have a vehicle to produce a five-figure income. I mean, this is so simple. I mean, I can't believe it. So once you get an idea and you really get your hands around what you've done here, what you've purchased in the way of products, you're going to be like, wow, light bulb's going to go off. And I'll be honest, it took me about 2 weeks to be like, really grasp that, and not because I'm a slow learner, but just because of sometimes I just don't get things as fast. I don't know why. Brian, on the other hand, he got it immediately. So I do want to start with just a short story here. I mean, I'm going to do about a 20-minute training today. I'd like to get to some live calls if we can as well, calling some people live. But let me just start with a story. And I had my story yesterday. I don't even know if we'll have time to cover this whole story today, but I want to just kind of give you an overview. I would like to. The story is from the Slight Edge. I talked about it yesterday, the first two stories, and that was the. If you remember listening in, we had the water hyacinth. Remember the water hyacinth? It's the powerful plant. The thing starts out like a little nothing in a pond, and by day 15, it's just a silver dollar size. By day 20, it's the size of a little boy's mattress. By day 30, it's taken over the entire pond. Right, so it starts to double. It's about compounding. Then there was the story about the two frogs. One frog, they jumped in the into a dairy, into a little pan of milk, and they've never or cream, and they've never tasted something so good, and so they couldn't get out of the pot of milk inside the dairy farm. And so one frog gave up and said, "Hey, oh well, we're just going to die here," and he disappeared off into the milk and drowned. And the other frog, he just kept paddling away, paddling away, paddling away. He's not going to give up. And eventually, he churned the milk into cream, and he bounced out of the bounced out of the pail of cream because it turned into butter. So the last one is the choice, and it's really too long to read the whole thing right now. I would love to, but it's too long, and I've started late. I can't read it, so I would like to read it tomorrow if we can. But it's from the Slight Edge. If you've ever read the book by Jeff Olson, phenomenal book on just becoming more efficient. And really, the main products that I that are here are personal and business development products. So it's important that you're developing yourself personally, your mind, and your skill set every day. Because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. If you're not busy living, you're busy dying. So move forward and keep developing your mind and developing your habits. So the Slight Edge is one book. I mean, I could go on and on and on a list of books. You got 150 books there, and personal development books in your back office that are going to take you a long time to read. But that's one of the books I highly recommend. I don't even think it's in the back office, but it's just an amazing book, and I could recommend books over and over here that will be incredibly powerful for you. So let me show you just a quick glance at the products. one of the things that we can actually, what, I'm gonna back up, pause here for a moment, folks. I'm gonna actually, I want to show you something that I highly recommend that you do. Okay, so let's say that you have a guest that you're showing this business. Now, granted, always use the third party approach like we talked about on Monday. So those who weren't on the Monday training presentation, we went through the entire members getting started guide. The members getting started guide is going to show you the approach to use, meaning you don't do this on your own. All right, don't make the mistake that I made and just try to call people up, be like, hey, let me just tell you what this is all about, and you have no idea what you're doing. You're gonna feel like you got hit by a bus, because they're gonna say, what's it all about? And you're gonna say, I don't know. It's just, don't do that, please. Just get me on the phone. Get your sponsor on the phone and say, hey, I've got so and so or whoever. I'm going to call them up right now. Can you talk to them for me? Of course. Yeah, great. That's all you got to do, and I'll be there and I'll talk to them. Okay. Your sponsor is going to talk to them. You don't do it on your own, please. It's going to be a big mistake, and you're gonna feel, I made a mistake, and you're just like, oh, why isn't this working? Well, because you don't have that understanding yet. You will soon, as soon as you get qualified, but not yet. Okay, so don't do that until you use the third party approach. That's in the training guide. All the scripts are in there, but just raise your hand and say, hey, I've got people to call right now, and we'll help you. Get a drink of water. So once you've done that, we've got somebody who's, wow, they're seeing the webinar, the presentation, they've got their questions answered. Get them registered. Now, there's no cost to register for this business, right? So let's just I'm just going to do this on a test little training demo site for everyone to see. First name, this is going to be a live demo test account at 123 Main Street in Sacramento, CA, 95814. USA, 916-555-1212. Live demo at gmail.com. We'll just say live demo. Okay. Okay, great. See how easy that was? We just went ahead and registered. So this is something that you want to use to your advantage, because when you do this, you're now going to be able to show, and we'll of course do this for you here with new people, all right? But I'll just give you an idea. Any guests looking in right now? If you haven't already done this, please do, because once you do this, you're going to be able to see exactly what you're going to receive instantly. Well, you're going to receive this instantly as soon as you register. Look at this. As soon as that I registered as a guest, I just did a little test account. Now I've already got my website. Let me just copy this. All right, I've got my website up. I mean, instantly, I've got my website. That's amazing. Meaning that I don't have to wait a week or a month or whatever to have a website to promote my business. It's there. Look, there it is. Live Demo's website. LiveDemo@gmail.com now has its own website. Now, Live Demo can actually bring a guest in immediately by just pressing click here to continue. Instantly. Live Demo has his own business. He's in business the moment he registers, and he hasn't even paid. This demo hasn't even bought his products yet. So that's incredibly powerful. Set up a little dummy account, not even a dummy account, set your real account up now. One thing that I recommend is for your username. You see where it says Live Demo on the end? Pick something that is going to be about the business. Okay, don't put something that is a slang word or negative or anything like that. Put something positive in there for your username, like make money online, or way to wealth, or wealth machine, whatever. Think of something that's positive, or uplifting. I put set increase because the book Wallace Wattles Science of Getting Rich, he says in chapter 14 that every human being has innately inside of them a need for increase. It's in their DNA. Okay, so I put set increase because this is a way for set increase for everyone. It's simple. All right, so that's what I put. You're welcome to use the word increase something if you want to, but you don't need anything else. Your website is literally set up. Now, in our training, we talk about how to how to do a masking and whatnot. I'm not going to get into that right now, but really it's that simple. You've got your domain set up. You can bring somebody into the business. Remember, you just need two, right? So let's just cover some of the products that you instantly get. You get two sets of products in each of the digital products, complimentary, just as a little gift. Three, actually more than that. No, some of them are all showing. There's more that are showing up here. So you get a number of the products right away that you can just download as kind of a sample here. So say for example, Word WP Stealth links. You can click on this and just go ahead and download it and see, wow, this is an example of one of the products I'm going to own. It is actually one of the products, and you'll download it right away. Say, wow, I'm getting this software. So now think of that times about 50 or 60 of the software programs. That's basically kind of an example of the products that you just purchased. Templates, same thing. Books, same thing. Download one of the books. Say you download Path to Positive Thinking. It's yours. You own it. You can resell it. You can read it. Whatever you want to do with it. You can put it on Amazon and sell it for $3 if you want to. You can put it on eBay, sell it if you want to. You don't need to do that. You're just going to show you that these products are real, and you instantly have these. Just as a few test versions of all, not even test. It's just a few sample of all the products you'll own that you'll have instantly. Templates, videos. The videos, you're going to have Unstoppable Google Marketer right away. You could download this. It's a great way to, in the way of showing you how to market on Google, how to market on YouTube. These are instant products that you'll own just in the little trial version of the account. So your trial version of your registration is the same as your full paid version. Okay, so so just go ahead and set the real one up and pick a good name, as you don't want to be changing that username around. So you just pick the right one. It's going to show up on your website, so make sure you pick something positive. Like I said, something about cash, something about positive, something about increase. Pick a good word and put it on there. So feel free to download these videos. Download the graphics. You're going to have a couple in there as well on your trial account. PLR banners for Facebook. PLR YouTube backgrounds. You can access your wholesale products in your trial version as well. Wholesale products are all the little gadgets and affiliate and cutting edge electronics that you're going to have access to become an affiliate for. I'm not doing the affiliate stuff right now because I don't know how to do it, and I don't see the money in there personally. It's the funny example as to when you open a business as a retail store. Let's say people are all business people on this. So let's say you don't go into business necessarily for the products. You go into business for the bottom line. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I'm a business person, and you probably are too. So what's the bottom line? What's the dollars and cents? That's really what it comes down to in business. And so the dollars and cents are in following the simple wealth vehicle it's been designed. These products they're just the products. They're a bonus. They're great. I don't have time to do the affiliate stuff right now, and I believe the dollars and cents is going to be there as fast. So, but it's a great program, and you can buy those products if you want, but you don't need to. I like personally, I like the headset. I like the home audio stuff. I like the cutting edge smart the little phones that you get. They have the wristwatch smartphones now, waterproof. You get them at like 25% discount just for myself. I like that. My little niece liked the tablets for a gift. I can get them cheaper here than anywhere else. That's about all I like to do with the products myself. You can basically do as much as you want, buy as much as you want, sell as much as you want. You get 6% on whatever you sell. That's an addition. The other products aren't in there yet, but the hotels and the iPhone applications. So any questions on any of the products and the training, please message them in live. I can see your comments as they come in. So feel free to say, I got a question, Gavin, what's up? Here's that, here's this. Great. So you can see these two things just downloaded. Here's the WP Stealth links in a zip file. Here's the Path to Positive in the zip file. Those are yours. Download those in your little trial, your trial account that you have, and see that these products are real, man. They are of a lot of value, and you own those instantly with your product purchase. Those are just a couple you'll be able to download now, but once you're a paid member, you'll have that instantly. So those are some of the example products that you're going to have. As you can see, we're still just logged in as a test account. So next, I want to go over to making some calls. We've got a few more minutes left, so let me just do that. My goal for the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is to really show you guys how to make calls and what to say, and not only what to say, but I want to call people for you on this meeting. Okay, so let's just share my screen again. I'm going to put my Skype in Do Not Disturb. As we talked about on Monday, make sure you have Skype for this business. This is a global company. So this is not just here in Sacramento or in the United States only. This is all over the place. So make sure you have Skype. If you don't have Skype, it'll be very expensive for you to talk on the phone to a guy in South Africa or a guy in Korea or something, people or Danny or other people in Canada. Your phone bill is going to be thousands of dollars. So make sure you have Skype, and that way it's all free. Skype is free, and also we have our Skype rooms. The Skype rooms are great because it's a way for everyone to communicate in real time. I run the English Skype room, and so you'll be added to my Skype room instantly as soon as you become a member. It's a great place to meet other entrepreneurs, share ideas, just bounce things off of people, ask a question. Great way to do it. It's kind of an open forum in the Skype chat room there. So you definitely want Skype. So let's make a few calls here. This is a great time right now. So it's going to be tomorrow and Friday. Friday and Thursday and Friday, I leave open just mainly for calls. So be sure to come back tomorrow and have people that you want me to call. You can always message me in or Skype me. You're an existing member. Skype me or let me know ahead of time. Hey, I've got some people I want to call, and we'll knock them out right here on the session. I will help you get on the phone with these people. But I haven't received any requests of people they want me to call right now. So if you have any, feel free to message me. I'm looking at the message board. Message me in if you want to. I'm happy to do that. But let me just go ahead and call some of my own people. Last week on one of the calls that we did, and I recorded it in our YouTube channel. We had a guy. Oh, that was the wrong number. We had a guy that was that I reached. I did about 10 calls or so. And I talk about how it may take 8 calls to reach someone live. We live in an electronic barbed wire world now, so you have to get used to leaving a message for people. And when you're leaving a message, you want to leave the message of curiosity. Okay, so don't tell them what you're calling about. Just say you have a question for them and get them to call you back. You should be able to hear the sound on here. Yeah, you should be able to hear that ringing. But my point is last week we did about 8 calls. On the 9th call, I reached a guy and boom, he was ready to go. It was just we went through a 30-minute call with him, and he was hot to trot and ready to go. So it's don't get discouraged if you make 8 calls or 10 calls and you don't reach anybody. It's typical. People don't pick up the phone as much as they used to. They're used to email, text. So leave a voicemail, though. Definitely leave a voicemail. Here's an example voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Michael Gavin, question for you. Hope all's well. Nice talking with you the other day. Give me a call back. I do have a couple questions for you. It's about 10:30 Pacific, 916-375-1598. Here's a picture of me there. Probably for those of you who don't know, it's on my Skype. And let me just see here. So go to the dial pad. And we'll give the next guy a call. Get in the habit, folks, of making a certain amount of calls every day. If you're not used to making the phone calls, make sure you have your sponsor there to help you. You do them now at this hour so I can help you. That's fine. But get in the habit of making, even if it's just 2 phone calls. I mean, 2. That's not much. It's a lot for some people, or it takes a lot of courage. Well, let us help you with that, okay? But if it's just 2 phone calls a day, my goal is to try to make 100 phone calls a day. But that's high goals. I mean, you don't have to have that many, but just get in the habit of making phone calls. Hi, this is Gavin for Steven.
Hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve. This is Gavin. I had a question for you. How you doing today, man?
Good.
Hey, Steve. We spoke last week. You told me all about your business and how well you're doing there at Steven to the Max, and I wanted to find out if you were still open to earning an extra $12,000 in the next 30 days.
I'm not.
How's business over there for you?
Phenomenal.
That's fantastic. I love meeting like-minded entrepreneurs that are just doing really well, man. That's great. That's fantastic. Is there anything that you're looking for to increase your business or anything particular that I may be able to help you with?
Nope. I would love to get fewer phone calls like this because it takes up time from my day.
All right. Well, anyone you can refer over to me that really needs to make that type of income, Stephen?
No.
Okay. All right, my friend. Well, should you change your mind, let's stay in touch. I do appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll let you go. Okay. Thank you so much. So Steven's just not a good prospect at this time. I'm going to cross him off my list. He sounds like he's not just not ready. So that's fine. Like I said, you're going to need to. This isn't something you're going to pressure people into doing or convince people. That's not what we do. You don't have to convince anybody. We only need two, right, per person. Now, granted, I've of course got maybe more than two, but you just are really only looking for two people. So if somebody's just not coachable, they're not trainable, they're not positive, or maybe they're just not open. Maybe he says, I'm crushing it right now in my business and I don't want to do anything. Okay, no problem, man. That's great. Well, maybe just, I like to build a relationship with people anyways. Maybe I can help him with something. Maybe he could help me with something. Maybe he's got something he can offer me. I don't know. I like to keep the door open with people, and I recommend to do the same. This is Gavin for Caesar.
Well,
How are you? I was
who is this?
I was calling for Caesar.
You're definitely calling the wrong number,
Pardon
or he
me.
must have given you the wrong number.
Okay, excuse me. You have a nice day. Thank you. That happens every once in a while. Now, folks, make sure you have your prospects written down on a list. In Monday's training, we cover that. You've got your prospect spreadsheet and your getting started guide. You want to write them all down. There's magic and there's power in having them written down. Granted, I am a big Salesforce user, so I do everything digitally, but I still write them down. And I believe in that adamantly. So write your prospects down. Make sure you do the same. One, what if your computer goes down, your internet goes down? Also, carry them around with you. If you're out at a doctor's appointment or at the DMV, call
Please leave your
somebody.
message for
Just make that one phone call, and it may make all the difference of being that one guy who's just, oh, he's the best you've ever met. Hey, Shai, this is Gavin. We met on LinkedIn. I had a question for you about business. 916-375-1598. In the getting started guide, you're going to see all the LinkedIn training as well. So LinkedIn, Facebook, text messages. I have a goal every day. I want to contact 10 people on that method of some sort of a social media method. So basically, on top of all the people I'm calling, I'm also connecting with 10 new people a day that I don't have their phone number. So that guy Shahid, he was a guy from LinkedIn, and I put LinkedIn down. Where was this from? So he was on LinkedIn. We connected and we messaged back and forth. I got his phone number, and that was my call to him. So once you kind of go through the training material, you'll see there's a process of what to say to someone on LinkedIn. So it's easy. It really is. But the bottom line is you want to try to talk to somebody in this business, in any business, put a name to a face and talk to them. I mean, everybody's going to send, hey, go to my website, buy this. That's kind of an okay approach. You can do that, but I highly recommend that you talk to people on the phone, because if you're looking for 1,000 people, then yeah, just do the mass way. But in this business, you don't need 1,000 people. You just want to get two. So you want to be selective on who you're talking to and who you're going after. You don't have to mass market. 941. But a lot of people are going to call. They're not going to answer. They're not going to call you back. Don't get discouraged. Doesn't mean they don't like you. It just means they're busy or that life got in the way. Whatever. I mean, it happens. Don't take it personal. Read the book The Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. Don't take things personal. Always do your best. Right? What's the other two? Always do your best. I can't remember the other two for some reason. But don't take things personal. That's such a foundation. I mean, just because someone slams the phone down on you last week or last training session on Friday, some lady slams the phone down on me. I don't know why. That's all good. It wasn't personal. Wasn't that she doesn't like me. She doesn't even know. She didn't even know what I was calling about. She slams it down. Don't take it personal, folks.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Eric, Gavin Mail, how you been, man? Question for you about business, man. Give me a call back. 916-375-1598. 375-1598. Call me. Leave a simple message about a question that you have for them, okay? That's all you really want to do. You don't need to say anything more than that when you leave a message. Just have them call you back. If you're brand new, make sure that you have me or your sponsor, one of the leaders ready to go. And so, you're in the Skype chat room. Just say, I'm making a couple calls right now. I'm expecting a call. Who's available to help me out? Boom. You'll get a message right back. Somebody's going to help you. That's the amazing part about this is that everyone's incentivized to help each other, right? So you want to do that. Everyone wants to advance each other here. So you're going to receive a lot of help. It's not just me, but I'm happy to do that. So definitely raise your hand and say, I need help with some three-way calls right now. Great. People are around the world here, so it may be 8 o'clock at night Pacific time, and somebody in South Africa or Norway is up working here. I'd be like, I'll help you. Cool.
The number or code you have dialed is
It's a bad number.
Please check the.
It may be 7 in the morning Pacific time, and you're calling somebody on the East Coast. I mean, you got lots of people that help you out here. So just don't be shy and be quiet. You got to raise your hand and say, I need help. I want some help. I'm telling you, learn from my experience and from all the training that I've had and experience over the years. You must do the third party approach to succeed here. So you have to use someone else to your advantage. Don't try to do it all on your own. You're gonna run into a brick wall. Even if you're the best salesperson ever in the history of sales, you still use the third party approach. It's not because you're not good or you don't know what you're doing. It's because of the fact that people they want to know that they're not going to have to be the expert, right? So are they going to have to be as good as you? They going to have to know everything you do? Oh, I hope not. They're probably going to be scared away if they did. So you want to get somebody on the phone with them so they go, oh, okay, this is how it works. I talk to somebody else like this. This is my last call. I got to wrap up after this. Any questions, comments, please write them in live. I'll see them. And we'll wrap up for the day on training. Come back at the same time, same channel tomorrow. We'll do calls tomorrow again. Bring in your guests, bring in your prospects, let them listen in. If you have any calls to make, we'll make them live. This is Gavin for Kevin. Hey, Kevin, I want to find out if you knew anyone open to earning an extra $12,000 in the next 30 days.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You keep cutting out.
Oh, Kevin, my name's Gavin in Sacramento. Do you know anyone open to earning an extra $12,000 in the next 30 days?
Oh no, man. I'm cool. It sounds nice, but I'm busy.
Are you? Do you know anyone you could refer that you would recommend? This is very serious, and we're looking for just a few coachable people that we can help.
I'm sorry, I don't. Thank you.
Thanks, my friend. Okay, well, hey, we did well today. Like I said, bring your, I'll cross him off the list. No worries. We did great today. If you have any other questions, comments, going once, going twice, going 3 times, register right now. Make sure if you haven't, set up a trial account. If you are a guest, make sure you at least get registered so you see what's behind this. Be on the training tomorrow. Live demo is at 1 today. So we'll do a live call at 1. We'll record it. It's a new PPT. So we'll see you there. Ask your sponsor if you don't have the link there. We'll see you in the Skype chat room. We'll see you on here at the same time channel tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye.